Hello, guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. This is Tyler Michael, he, him, his, and we are here at week 1 of the VDL, the Victory Draft League. I am so excited. We're here. We've done the draft. We've analyzed the team. Go check out that video. And we're gonna try it out and see what happens. First off, my opponent, Saint Lucie Luxrays and Mr. White Rabbit, a big thank you. My capture card has been a disaster for the last 2 hours, and they've helped me out so much by delaying the game. So huge thank you. Thank you. So yeah, my capture card's been a nightmare. I am simply sweating. I am anxious. I am disappointed in myself. So that is the perfect time for a Pokemon battle. I feel great about it. But this is just a quick little intro to let you guys know what I got going on, the matchup, what I'm bringing, what we're expecting, and if I just get absolutely destroyed, we can point back to all these things and say, here's what you did wrong. But let's just check it out. Here is our matchup. We are on the left. They are on the right. We get the Corviknight G-Max, Entei, Spectrier, Thundurus Therian, Bronzong, Weezing Galar, Credilli, Lapras, Barbaracle, Rapidash Galar, Wartortle. This team is so interesting because there's a lot of variety going on in what's there. But there's a ton of type overlap. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of things that are hard for me to deal with. That Trick Room, Bronzong is tricky. Credilli with Storm Drain, Lapras with Water Absorb, sort of nightmares for Dracovish, which I think is interesting. What is cool is I expect my opponent to bring a lot of those things to compensate for Dracovish, and I'm still going to bring Dracovish anyway. I don't know how much work it'll do, but I'm excited to bring it. This is the part of the video where I use my big brain to guess what my opponent's gonna bring. And I have been so stressed about this because I just don't know. So instead of doing that, I have just been prepping for literally everything. So that's been great. But here's me guessing. We're gonna take a big guess. We're gonna use our big brain and say, this is what my opponent's gonna bring. Boop! I expect these 6. Why? Gigalith is a big threat for his team. He's got a ton of rock weakness, a ton of steel weakness, some dark weakness. Gigalith puts in work. So I think his team is going to be built to stop Gigalith and Dracovish. So I expect that Entei to come because it does a lot of damage to Gigalith. I expect Thundurus Therian to come. It can Volt Absorb my Rotom Heat. It can avoid any ground attacks from my Gigalith. Etc. I expect Weezing Galar to show up, Credilli and Storm Drain. So this is weird. So I expect Credilli, Lapras, and Wartortle, which are all... Actually, Credilli's not even a water type, but it gets Storm Drain, so it feels like a water type in my brain. I expect them all to show up. Wartortle gets Fake Out, Aqua Jet into a weakness policy. Entei, Lapras can just do big damage, set the rain to oppose my sand, and Credilli can just absorb those water attacks. So these are the 6. The thing is, in the back of my mind, I don't expect Spectrier and Bronzong, but I have prepped for both of them just in case. I think the Trick Room mode's interesting because my Gigalith can do some work in it. So if it comes, I think that's kind of a good sign, but who knows? Inspector Stomping Tantrum can do a bunch of work, set off some weakness policies. It's really fast. So a little bit worried about it, but these are the 6. We'll see what happens. So what are we bringing, you might ask, with a big brain? This is the 6 we've got prepped for this week. Whimsicott, Alolan Persian, Stoutland, Gigalith, Rotom, Dracovish. Nothing too crazy here. I've got a lot of less straightforward matchups coming in the next couple of weeks. So this one seemed pretty straightforward and I didn't want to over prep. We've got Whimsicott with Protect, Tailwind, Energy Ball, and Worry Seed. The only thing I'm worried about is Barbaracle maybe showing up, and it's got 4 times weakness to Grass, so Energy Ball's there. There's nothing weak to Fairy on his side, and I don't think I need the spread, so I went with that. Worry Seed is also there. Worry Seed is actually going to be key in this matchup because if Credilli shows up, I can get rid of Storm Drain, I can get rid of Water Absorb, I can get rid of Galarian Weezing's neutralizing gas. Really excited to use that. Whimsicott's fast. It's got Prankster. It's really useful for me. My main attacker is going to be Gigalith. It's got a weakness policy. It's got Rock Slide, Throat Chop, Iron Head, and Protect. Rock Slide does a bunch of damage, sets the sand. Throat Chop is there for Spectrier and Bronzong. Iron Head is there for the things that are weak to steel, whatever those are, I can't remember. Weakness policy, it's super great. It's super slow. To support it in the bottom, all the way, I'm going out of order, is Stoutland. I've got a full support Stoutland set this week. Sand Rush, Helping Hand, After You, Surf, Yawn. I was concerned I'm not putting a move on it, but Helping Hand into Gigalith does serious damage. After You lets it go before Lapras, lets it go before Wheezing. Yawn is super great to toss on there, and Surf lets me pop my own weakness policy. I think Gigalith is designed to at least take one hit, so I can Surf first move, get hit by a water move by Lapras, and then After You the second turn, or a ground move, or just anything. They just work so well together. I think it'll work really well for game one. Once my opponent knows its support, we'll see. And then to build around those three, I've got Dracovish, Vicious Rend, Earthquake, Ice Fang, Rock Slide, Sand Rush, Choice Band. Just hit hard, hit fast, do the thing. It can pair with Whimsicott. I might bring them in the back. Honestly, my first match, I'm probably going to do Stoutland, Gigalith, Whimsicott, Dracovish in the back. That's what I have set. We'll see. And then just to sort of fill out this team without anything too crazy is a little Impersion. That Taunt is there for Will-O-Wisp from Wheezing. Fake Out, Parting Shot, Foul Play. I think if Rotom feels really favorable, I think it goes really well with Persian here. That Fake Out helps me set up a nasty plot. I was toying with Icy Wind on it, but decided between Sand and Tailwind, I don't need more speed control to go fast. And the final mon is Rotom Heat. We got our Overheat, we got our Protect, we got our Nasty Plot, we've got our Thunderbolt. I've got a Pasho Berry on it. I'm really concerned about just like a Surf or a Muddy Water or just something hitting me, and I don't super survive them really well, but the Pasho Berry will at least give me a chance to come back with a nasty Thunderbolt. We'll see. I think my game plan for one is Gigalith, Stoutland, Dracovish, Whimsicott, and then maybe tossing in Rotom and Persian if that just all falls to pieces. But that's what we've got. This is the plan. I'm excited. We're going to do the things. Week one. And we should be getting started in like any minute now. Let's see. And this is where everything goes wrong. The capture card just like disintegrated as the timer for picking teams was happening. So I had to like rush, get my Switch, which is in an inconvenient location. I have now learned my lesson. To like quickly pick my team and hopefully get it back and running for the battle start. But in that, I like forgot to wish my opponent good luck, have fun, like bad. But hopefully we recovered the second version of the intro because the first one also crashed, but I had time to do the second. It was a lot. But hopefully you're seeing it, and this is just like a weird in between. Okay, and cue me panicking at the start of the battle. Bye. Hey friends, guys, gals, and I'm behind my new pals. We froze. We're diving straight into this battle. War Turtle Lapras. This is something I expected to see. I think I can do some serious damage to this thing. I'm going to go Rockfall straight into the Lapras, and I'm going to Helping Hand this Lapras. I expect to see a War Turtle Fake Out into Stoutland. I expect to see this Lapras G-Max, G-Max Dynamax. I'm super nervous about it, but we'll see. I put just enough special defense in my Gigalith so that if I Dynamax and they Dynamax, I always live a G-Max Hydro Cannon, which I think is super useful. Dynamax Hydro Cannon, whatever. Lapras, just what I expected. Hopefully this will go according to plan. This is exactly what I prepped for. Because theoretically I can get my weakness policy off. And just do serious damage to this Lapras. These babies are shaking. I'm shaking. I'm nervous. I also had this great intro for you all, which just got destroyed. So, oops. He's going to see that I'm support Stoutland. He's going to know that that's going to happen. Perfect. Expected this Fake Out in Stoutland. I expect a water move right into my Gigalith, which I always live. Unless a crit. Perfect. Oh, puffs my weakness policy. This was what I wanted. This was exactly what I wanted to see, guys. I'm amped. Ooh. It's so interesting because I'm curious to see if that War Turtle has Aqua Jet to... Yes. Oh, we take that KO, babies! Oh, our first KO of the season! My biggest fear was getting 4-0'd in, like, match 1, so this is great. I feel good about this. Ooh, awesome. Let's see what comes out next. Deep breaths, Tyler, deep breaths. Um, wow. What's nice is that I brought Whimsicott and Dracovish in the back. Ooh, Entei. Alright. I live most things here. I wonder if I want to reveal the After You. Honestly, let's just go for it. He's gonna see that this weather is something that he's gonna have to deal with. Oh, I should be typing things up, right? Oh, well, I can get this recorded, so that is what it is. I've got my notes going on right here. Take a little After You. Oh, baby. Gigalith. Gigalith is not something to F with, you know? Hydro Pump. Ooh, special. Alright, alright. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So Gigalith KO's Lapras. Gigalith KO's Credilli. Just right. Ooh, alright. What am I more concerned about here? I think I'm just going to Steel Spike this Credilli. Same After You move here with Gigalith. Expected, should have saw that coming. But I know Credilli gets Protect. Not bad, not bad. I'm not mad about that. What's good is the sand is still up, so Dracovish in the back. War Turtle with a Yawn. Interesting. I have to worry about that the next set. For sure, that is something that I'm worried about. But I think if I just Iron Head this baby and After You it again, like, I have full speed control in this match. I think there's nothing he can really do to mess with that. I feel really good about where we're at. That War Turtle with Yawn is going to be tricky because he could just Yawn my Gigalith outright if I bring Gigalith again, which means I would only get 2 turns of it, which isn't bad because, like, 2 turns of this thing is still a lot to deal with. Gigalith takes the KO on Credilli. Interesting to KO it while it was sleeping. Well, War Turtle KOs there. What do I want to show that I brought in the back? I think it's okay to just show Dracovish in the back. This thing doesn't get like a water absorber or anything, right? No. It even said this match is pretty much in the bag, I believe. So let's Helping Hand. I've already revealed Helping Hand, so I'm not concerned about revealing that. Great. Interesting. Oh, this baby is bulky with the yawns. That is a bulky boy. The storm subsides. I still think I outspeed this thing. Oh, I can't believe that thing survived. I don't want to reveal anything else on the Stoutland this turn. So I'm sort of just going to say this is what it is. Sweet. Dracovish. We take a win! Ah! We won our first battle! That's so exciting! Oh, that makes me so happy, guys. You have no idea. I might be just like screaming into this microphone also. Um, oh, I totally want their lead card. Let's play with the same rules. Ooh. Nice. Oh, okay, okay, okay. This is interesting, right? So what do I expect to see differently this time? So it looks like their frontal attack is like really heavy on Entei and Lapras. I am concerned about Wartortle putting me to sleep. I'm not concerned about Trick Room. I think, honestly, I'm gonna do the same thing and force him to switch it up to beat me. Because if I change things up, I did do a lot of calcs. I prepped for Lapras Wheezing. I prepped for a Wartortle Aqua Jet into Weakness Policy Entei. I prepped for uh, a, a Weakness Policy Lapras and making sure I in sand and out of sand. I've got just enough special defense to eat one of those. Um, I do have Worry Seed on the Whimsicott specifically for Storm Drain Credilli. Trick Room, Trick Room. If he puts me in Trick Room, Gigalith just keeps doing work, so I don't know if I'm afraid of it. But with Bronzong, I know, I believe even if he's max health, max defense, unless he's the berry that stops darkness, I have a Dynamax Throat Chop from Gigalith that'll do some serious damage to him. But yeah, I don't. That yawn. Am I concerned about the yawn? Let's see what he changes up. I wouldn't be surprised to see Wartortle Wheezing? No. I imagine Wartortle's going to be in the front again. Wheezing Bronzor. He is going to try and get us in Trick Room. And is he going to try and burn me with the Wheezing? I think he is. Let's do this. Let's show off that we can pop our own berry. I'm pretty certain that Wheezing is going to try and burn me, which I don't feel great about and I knew would be a possibility. But between Weakness, Policy, and Helping Hand, I could offset it if need be. If he's brought these two in the front, what is in the back? I guess Lapras, for sure. What's good is I can Rockfall and get my sand back up. Let's see what we got going on here. So he doesn't protect. Corrosive gas. Oh, that's actually... Oh! What? Interesting. He got rid of our berries, but my weakness policy is already gone. That's a really good move for us. I wonder what he thought we had. Interesting. And the sand... Oh, the sand does come back. That's so good. That's so good for us. First match. What's great is that I can also KO this Bronzong if I want. I could KO the Bronzong. If Lapras comes out, which one's more important to me to KO? I think I get rid of the Bronzong here, because I know I can eat a water move. But I did take a little bit of damage. So if I... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Bronzong and yawn into the Lapras. That's my move. I expect a Trick Room out here. This may have been the wrong call. I don't feel great about this. Because I could have just, after you to Rockball this Lapras and probably taken it out. Oh, a Gar. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is so good for us. And they had one of those berries, and they got rid of it themselves with corrosive gas. Bronzong's gone. No Trick Room today. Ooh, baby. Gigalith is putting in the work again. Oh. Gigalith, Chaos, and Cradilly, which I know I can take. We're in a really great position. They've protected. They can't do anything about a rockfall. After you, I specifically put enough speed in Stoutland so that out of sand, it's always 1 point faster than max speed Lapras. Not that I expect to see max speed Lapras, but it meant that I could always after you and go ahead of this Lapras. Ooh, baby. Oh, Gigalith. Oh, I'm shaking. Earth power. Nice. So here's the thing. We're in a 4-1 situation. We've got a Worry Seed Whimsicott and a Dracovish in the back. So I think this is gonna be it. This is exciting. Oh, guys, we're gonna win our first match of the WVE. That's so good. Ooh, Giga Drain. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we're still in sand. That is strong. Shit. Ah! We won! Ah! Oh my god, guys, I'm so exciting. Ah, that was great. I feel so good about what just happened. Sweet. I think the intro was cut off, but sort of backtracking a little bit of what we were talking about there and making this video seem a little bit longer so it doesn't seem like a 2-0 victory. I think we had a really favorable matchup. I think Gigalith just puts in work against his team. He only has one resist to Rockfall, which was the Bronzong, and so I stuck Throat Chop on it. I avoided a ground move because between Thunderous Therian and Corviknight, I thought there was too much going on there that I didn't want to actually do it. I prepped for a lot of things in a lot of situations. I put just enough special defense in my Gigalith to survive that Lapras attack. I had speed control with Sand. Yeah, we just had a really good strategy. I feel great about that. Great game to him. He brought a bunch of awesome things that I literally stressed about so much, and I think that War Turtle was a great bring. I think there was just a lot going on that could have turned that battle super quickly because sort of without Gigalith, I don't really have a lot of offensive pressure in what he was bringing. But we did it. Round one, big victory for us. And I'll see you all next week. And hopefully the game card, capture card, won't be a fucking nightmare. Maybe I'll be able to recover the intro. If not, whatever. Okay, bye.